What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and this is a live UFC Fight Night. Lewis versus Spivac full card predictions for UFC Vegas 68. I am going live for this one because I am running a little late on some things, and I could have done a pre-recorded video, but I decided not to, so I decided to go live with this. And you know, the card isn't the greatest in the world, so it is what it is. But hey, what can we do? We were supposed to get this card actually in Korea, in South Korea somewhere. But then I think the Korean Zombie got hurt. He was supposed to fight Giga, and Giga wasn't able to stay on the card. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, this is a good card. I like the card. I think the main event it is what it is. But let's talk about the card. Oh yeah, and before we talk about the card, before you do anything, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Also, go follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. All those links will be down below in the description box. But yeah, let's pull up this card right here. And let's do that share screen. So I love about doing StreamYard, man. They give us one of these. So yeah. So let's talk about the first fight of the card. Tatsuya versus Jesus Aguilera. This is a phenomenal fight in that flyweight division. Tatsu, whatever. I can't say his name. I'm letting y'all know I'm about to butcher a lot of these names, but hey, Tatsu's really good, man. He's good grappling. I don't know about this price tag on him, but good grappling, and he has a lot of potential. I like his potential more than his actual current abilities right now. I think he's a good grappler with some decent striking, and then I think you give an opponent that can stop the grappling and has good striking of his own. I think Tatsu would be in very, very lot of trouble. But besides that, he looked amazing against CJ Varga. But CJ Varga is not the greatest in the world, so it's nothing to really brag about. But he looked really good against that cat, man, submitting him like that. And in his first fight against Carlos Candelero, I mean, hey, he gave it to that cat, and it was a tough fight, man. Carlos was a no-ho in there. So, yeah, it's going to be a good fight. I think he's just going to be the better grappler than Jesus. Jesus Aguilar is tough, and, you know, he comes in there to fight, but he's going to be struggled with some with a big reach disadvantage and just a size advantage overall. I mean, Tatsu's just a taller and bigger guy here. So I think Tatsu's going to be just a little better than him everywhere. And I'm going to be picking Tatsu Tariari by decision over Jesus Aguilera in there. So, yeah, good fight. Next fight, Jung Park versus Dennis Tulin. This was an interesting one, y'all. I don't know, man. I'm actually a little perplexed by this one. I do see some people saying, oh, here we go. What's up, my guy? How you doing? I hear some people saying that Jung Park should have a massive grappling edge here. And I do think he does have the grappling edge here, but I would not be surprised if Dennis Tulin might be underestimated because of his last loss to Kazirov. Now, you go look at his record. Yeah, he does have a lot of losses via submission, and he's been finished. I think in out of his 6 losses, I think he's been finished 4 times. I'm pretty sure. We can find out. Yeah, he got choked out here. He got submitted here. But Ikram Askirov, I don't know how to say his name, but this guy gave fucking Chimaev some problems. I'm pretty sure this is the cat that gave Chimaev some problems. Yeah, he gave Chimaev some problems. So no shame in losing to that guy. Yeah, you see, he's lost a lot, and he got finished here. So via punches, but it seems like his biggest issue has been the grappling for Dennis Tulin. But against Jamie Pickett, he looked really sharp in there, man. I really liked how he looked against Jamie Pickett. And I could see a sprawl brawl method of victory. Jung Park, I did not think he won his last fight against Eric Anders. I didn't think he won that. So not his last fight, but his fight with Eric Anders, I didn't think he won that. He did look good against Joseph Holmes. I will admit that, but Ugly Boy Holmes is not that good. So there's no, you know what I'm saying? You can't be surprised by that. But Jung Park, he had his moments against Gregory Rodriguez, but he dropped the bag there, and he lost that fight. But yeah, I do see a method of victory via grappling. I can see it, but do not be surprised if Dennis Tulin gets the victory. So you know what? I'm going for it. I'm rocking with Dennis Tulin here to beat Jung Park by 3rd round TKO. I know it's a bit of a stretch, but I think Jung Park's path of victory that everyone's saying has to be the grappling. It can be can be exposed here. I don't think he can go out there and just out grapple Dennis Tulin for 15 straight minutes and make him look like a fool. I just think people are kind of, hating on Tulin because of his last few losses, but I think he can get the sprawl and brawl going, and I think he can beat Jung Park on the feet, especially. And I think Park's chin is somewhat suspect too. So yeah, that's one thing. Next fight, Jin Young Kim versus Mandy Bohm. I know Kim's on a big losing streak, and I know Bohm's on a losing streak of her own, but both girls are actually somewhat decent. But I'm gonna be taking Ji Young Kim here. I think she has the grappling edge here. I think she has the striking edge. I think she has more UFC experience here against a higher level of competition, and I think she beats Mandy Bohm by decision. So yeah, that's gonna be my pick. Okay, so here we're gonna have a problems with the names and these about these next 4 fights. So bear with me, y'all. So we got Sung Park versus Gok Choi. Sung Park is good, man. I like this kid, man. This kid right here, I like him, bro. He's straight shot, really good striking. And I like him. I think he gets the fight done via TKO. I think in the second round. I'm actually gonna be picking him over Choi here. Choi's all right, man. Nothing wrong with him, but I think Park is just a little better than him in the striking, man. This guy can strike, bro. The straight shots, the knees, man. He is good, man. He really is, man. And his only loss has been in a kickboxing bout, so you tell he had some Muay Thai and kickboxing experience, man. The guy is really, really good, and I've been impressed with him. But yeah, I'm taking Park by second round TKO. Next fight. Okay, so this kid right here, Nakamura. Oh my God. I'm high on him. He's probably one of the guys I'm actually the most high on. Legit Olympic level experience. He's just a fast starter, man. He goes out there and tries to destroy people, and it could be to his detriment. I could see a situation where, okay, one day he tries to go for it super fast, and he's trying to go for takedowns, almost like that Chimaev theory, right? Is that everyone believes eventually if Chimaev keeps going at a high pace, he'll gas out, right? That's what I think about Nakamura one day. You could see it happen, right? We saw it happen with Yoel Romero when he fought Robert Whitaker the first time, right? He used to fight at such a high pace, and he went for so many takedowns, it gassed him out. And I could see this happen in Nakamura, but I just don't see it happening right now at this level. The guy he's fighting, he's decent himself, man. He's a cool cat. Good grappling, good striking. He goes out there to fucking fight. So I respect him. But I think Nakamura, man, he is the man, and I think he gets this done via first round ground and pound finish, bro. I can't wait for the hybrid, bro. Nice nickname too, man. Can't be mad at it. Next fight, Zai versus Yong Lee. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But Z, I mean, hey, this guy is overall is a good fighter. Man, a lot of experience, a lot of fights, man. Good grappling, good striking. He's very well-rounded. I would say grappling is his ace, and he goes out there and he really just tries to get this fight to the ground. And a lot of fights, man. A lot of fights. I respect the kid. He gets in there and he fights. So activity is very big for him. And he's looked good in his last 3 fights. But Young Lee, the Korean Tiger, man, this guy's striking is good, man. It is good. And I think he's going to be a problem here. And I think his grappling is just good enough to stay on the feet against this Cat Yi. So I'm actually be taking the Korean Tiger by decision. I think his grappling will be good enough to stay on the ground or stay on the feet. And I think he'll have the edge on the feet, obviously. Really good hands. And I'm going to be taking Young Lee by decision here over Zai. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to get over this, man. These names, bro. I probably should have put these names in Google Translate, man. They killing me, man. But next fight, Anashul Jubilee versus Jaka Saragi. I think that's how you say his name. This is a really close fight. Jubilee, the King of Lions, good hands, good striking. But I've noticed he kind of does gas in there, and that's really why I'm kind of edging this to Jaka Saragi. I think he's just a more well-rounded fighter and has way better cardio. And I might be taking this cat by decision. I'm going to be taking Jaka Saragi by decision. I just think the gassing out issues of Jubilee is going to be a big problem in this matchup. So I'm going to be taking Jaka Saragi by decision here, man. I'm butchering these guys' name. I apologize again. Next fight, Adam Fuji versus Yasuku Kinucha, or I don't know, man. I don't. What's his nickname, bro? You got it. I don't got no nickname. All right, Adam Fuji, man. I want to give this guy some praise, man. This guy, he's fought a lot of tough dudes, man. He gave Michael Morales a run for his money. He went out there, gave him a good fucking fight, and then until he got finished. And I think he's fighting another tough cat right here, and Yasuku, or Yusuke, or I'm gonna call him Yasuku. This guy's tough, man. This guy's tough, and his only loss was because he was grabbing the fence and he was literally curb stomping someone to fucking death, y'all. He was literally curb stomping someone to death. That's why he lost. You know what I'm saying? So this guy is tough. He is fucking brutal. He goes out to kill basically, and he is a problem in that division. I think this is going to be a good fight here. Adam Fuji he's solid, man. Really good head kicks, man. He gave Solomon Renfro problems in there and finished him. And Solomon Renfro has always been a guy that a lot of people have had their eyes on and being the next cat to come up to the UFC. I've seen it. Solomon Renfro is probably one of the more popular guys that, at least on social media, that isn't in the UFC. And he's always like on LFA cards and shit like that. So for Adam Fuji to go out there and finish him, and Adam Fuji to give guys like Michael Morales problems on his debut, you got to give the guy his praise. He's a tough dude. I just don't think he's going to win this fight against Yasuku. I think he'll lose this fight, but I think Adam Fuji is not going to leave the UFC without a win, man. I think this guy's legit. He's tough, and he could very well win this fight, man. This is a very winnable fight for him, and I could see him winning this fight. So, but I'm going to be going Yasuku by decision over Adam Fuji. But respect to Adam Fuji, man. He's a tough cat. Next fight, Doi Hoi Choi versus Kyle Nelson. The return of the Superboy. He's on a 3-fight losing streak, but he's lost to some good guys like Charles Jourdain, Jeremy Stevens, and Cub Swanson. So no shame in that. Kyle Nelson's also coming off his own loss to Jai Herbert, but he looked good in his Jai Herbert fight. I didn't think he looked bad. I'm going to be rocking with the Superboy here by KO in the first round. I think Kyle Nelson's chin is somewhat suspect. He's been fucking smoked by guys like Billy Quarantillo. So I think Doi Hoi Choi can win this fight. He just has to stay super disciplined. His timing and his speed is good, man. He really has really good timing and speed. The only issue is it's his ability to maintain that edge in the striking. He usually starts with a lead and then he loses it, right? And that's his issue, right? Like he was winning against Charles Jourdain. He was winning against Cub Swanson. He's having good moments against those guys. And then, eventually those guys, they get back at him and he's not able to recover. If he can just go out there and have good moments against Kyle Nelson, maintain that consistency in that fight with the striking, the leg kicks are there. If he can just get out of the grappling situations and especially the clinch. He's going to have to get out of the clinch. Kyle Nelson has a really good clinch game. I think he can really win this fight here over Kyle Nelson by first round KO. So I'm rocking with Choi to get the victory here and snap this losing streak that he's been on. Next fight, Marcin Tybura versus Bligo Evenoff. I like both these cats. Both these guys are grinders, good grapplers, and good fighters. Big boys. The big boys are in the building. Tybura, Tybura is the man. You know what I'm saying? Tybura is the man. And I like Evenoff. I really do, man. But I some people felt like he lost his last fight. And he's a solid cat, man. He's a solid cat. And I thought Evenoff gave Derek Lewis some problems. But here's my thing. And both of them are Derek Lewis's sons, which is kind of crazy. I just peeped that in my head. But here's the thing. Tybura in this matchup, he just has the better striking, and he has really good grappling. He kind of beats Evenoff in every aspect of the game besides the head and arm clinch and the clinch game. I think if Evenoff can get that clinch and get him against the fence and get that head and arm throw that he always loves throwing, he could really win some rounds, you know what I'm saying, and get on top. But Tybura's grappling, his scrambling ability is just at a higher level, and his striking, the leg kicks are there. Everything that he needs are there to beat Evenoff, to outwork him, outvolume him. I think he's just going to be the better fighter here over Evenoff. So I'm rocking with Marcin Tybura by decision here to get the victory. And you look at his last loss, Alexander Volkov, very close fight. He could have won that fight if he fought a different kind of fight. Big reach advantage here. He's the bigger guy. I think he wins this fight. But it is. I like Evenoff, man. His story about getting stabbed, man. He's a tough cat, man. I always root for a guy like that. In the co-main event, Jung versus Devin Clark. Jung's coming off a really bad KO loss to Mr. Dustin Jacoby. I was surprised by that. I know all the Dustin Jacoby pickers and betters were fucking going crazy. A lot of people were telling me to pick Jacoby in that matchup, and hey, he proved me wrong. He fucking smoked Jung in there. So good on him. But Devin Clark, I don't know. He's an interesting guy, man. He's a win, lose. I could see Devin Clark getting a grind fest going on against Jung, but I just think Jung is just a little better than him on the feet, and I think he can hold his own on the ground with Devin Clark. Devin Clark had his time, and he's a good gatekeeper to the rankings. He really is. But I think Jung is on that level to be a ranked fighter. I really do think he has potential to be a ranked light heavyweight. He has good skills. He's good grappling. He's good everywhere. He's very well-rounded. If he can just maintain his defense a little better, I think he can win this fight. I'm going to be taking Jung by decision here over Devin Clark. Devin Clark is tough as nails. I give him a lot of credit, but I'm going to be rocking with Jung here to get the victory. And in the main event, Derek Lewis, sorry, I don't know what that noise was. Derek Lewis versus Sergey Spivac. I have a breakdown on this. Go check that breakdown out. But I'm going to keep this really simple. I think Derek Lewis can win this fight. I think people are sleeping on Derek fucking Lewis. Sergey Spivac is a good grappler. He's young. He's a tough guy. And those are good recipes to beating Derek Lewis. But Derek Lewis is beating some of the better grapplers in division. He knocked out Mr. Curtis Blades. And who called that? Your boy eBay Fight Prediction. So I'm rocking with my good old boy Derek Lewis to get the victory here. The underdog king, the knockout king. I think he's going to get it done. Don't sleep on him until he's dead, all right? That's all I got to see about Derek Lewis. I think Sergey Spivac, every time he's had to jump up in competition, he's failed. Every time he's fought heavy hitters, he's failed. I think he can win this fucking fight. Don't forget, Marcin Tybura humbled Sergey Spivac, and Derek Lewis killed Marcin Tybura. MMA math doesn't usually work out, and you could say the same thing about Spivac. Spivac has a win over Tai Tuivasa, and Tai taught Derek how to strike. So you could say that, but still, my main point here is my guy Derek Lewis can get this done, and I'm rooting for the Black Beast. And I think if he can hit Sergey Spivac at least one time, he can get it done. I'm rocking with Derek Lewis by second round TKO. I'm rooting for the Black Beast, but his chin is gone, though. Yeah, I agree. And Derek is looking in phenomenal shape, might I say. He is ready to shock the world. So I think if anyone's doubting Derek right now, it's at your own peril. But if Spivac wants to go out there, chain wrestle, and break Derek Lewis, he could do that. I could see that happening. But yeah, but that is it for my picks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Your boy eBay Fight Predictions out of here. I'm gone, y'all. Love y'all and goodbye. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. Like, comment, and share the video. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. And your boy is out of here. I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it.